Hi guys, welcome back to Minecraft with me, Sid, on the Titanium Gaming server, and I've been a busy boy. I've cooked up every single clay block I have got, so whole load of it there, whole load of it there. I'm going to need some lapis, I'm going to need some bone meal, I'm probably going to need some more lapis. So, yeah, we're going to continue on with the spawn build here today. Notice some buildings going up, usual suspects, wooden buildings. There's something interesting going up over there. Not sure exactly what that's going to be, but we'll see. And we've made a decision on the server. We've now gone and turned PvP back on, and we put in a PvP manager on the system, so only people who want PvP can enable PvP for themselves. So it just means that, you know, you don't get any arguments from people fighting over silly things. Let's just do we'll do a dozen. A smooth dozen. We want some light blue. That should be more than enough. And no, not blue, light blue. Come on. So I've been playing with this design in my thing. I've just realised my resource pack is all wrong. Bear with me a second. That one. Bunk. I was testing Terra Firmacraft earlier, which has obviously knocked my resource packs off. Okay, done and back. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to need a whole load of this stuff. Probably a couple of, at least probably at least 3 stacks worth. So, as I say, I've been playing with this in my creative world, this design, and I think I've got a design I like now. Since last time, I've brought these all in, these walls, so it kind of has the support pillars on the outside, and I realised that this floor will remain single layer, but this one, 1, 2, 3, and will have to have a double floor layer. So we've got a 3. There's my 4th. I should have done that on the other side. We'll sort that in a moment. 2, 3, 4. And this one goes. I'll be able to sort this from here. So what we should end up with then is, so that's the, let's just come down here. We go 1, 2, 3, and that's the floor level. So we'll run around and just sort this bit out. So this has only got a double thickness of floor. And the reason for that is it means that I can have a different textured ceiling to the floor of the room above. So for example, I can go with some white clay ceiling, for example, or wool ceiling, and have a wooden floor above. I can insert lights into the ceiling then, which means that the lights aren't showing above as well. Carpets are all well and good, but obviously you can't put things like fences on top of carpet, which means that when you want to start playing around with furnishings, the carpets aren't always the best option. So this is going to be basically this high. I need to come out there. I'm definitely going to need more of this light blue. Dunk, 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 dunk. But we'll try and get the framework in here. So one thing I haven't got with me, I realised, is any dirt. So I'll probably go back and grab that for some scaffold later. So that is as high as this floor is going to go. It's going to basically have 2 stories and then a rooftop thing here, with the old border going around. And this is where I know I'm going to need more light blue stained clay, because I know I haven't got enough. Who's that down there? Don't know. The other great thing with me, of course, with that we've updated to 1.7 is all of our regular players are back. We had a real drop off of players recently. And of course now we're back on 1.7. They're all back again, so that'll be either Jaden or Ksoma. Could be Squigs, I suppose. I think we've got all the admins on. Both the owners and 2 admins. Is Kazi not on there yet? Right, I'm just going to pop off. I'm going to get the blue to finish off that level, and also get some dirt to nerd pole around. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, got my dirt. So the next thing I have to do is finished up that's now got a border all the way around the top. The next thing I need to do is bring this one up to a similar level. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. That should do there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And that should be that. And again, grab that back there. That derpy cow was wandering around on my platform earlier. So this is going to be basically the same, and then there's going to be another level, so it kind of steps up and then it steps up again on this last one. So rather than force you to watch me doing this, I'll get this level, this section done, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so the last floor on this level is getting 3 thick. Is getting a 3 thick floor. Whoops. And the reason for that is it's going to have a swimming pool on it, and a 2 thick floor doesn't cut the mustard. Oh, and I'm already on to my 4th stack of blue clay, so I have a sneaky suspicion I may need more. Although there are a few tricks on this last section which will conserve a certain amount of clay, I'm sure. So we'll just hopefully, we're not going to have enough. I need to go down and get some more. Yep, I should have brought a crafting bench up with me, shouldn't I? I haven't got any wood on me either. Well, let's go down and grab some more. Do-do-do-do. Bonk. Right, more clay. More lapis as well. God, you go through materials so fast in this, especially this clay, it just lasts no time at all. Okay, I've got some planks. I'll have 4 of those. Right, back up we go. So again, like the layout, I actually find it's a lot easier when you're planning a build to kind of working almost a wireframe like this, and I'm not going to have enough. Oh, bomb! Not going to have enough again. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can get the feel. So once you've got the wireframe in, you can then start building floors in and the walls, and get a feel for the overall look and feel of the build. Back down we go. Okay, and let's just go. What's over there? Don't waste. Let's just go and have a look at what we got going on so far. So at the moment, it's a ugly, great big box of purple and blue clay. But it will all make sense, I promise. I promise it will. Anyway, I'm going to get up and finish off the ridge around that level. Now this level's a bit strange, because this kind of will have a floor, then it's going to have a floor gap, then it's going to have a floor, then a floor gap, then it's going to have a floor, and those floor gaps are going to have vegetation flowing out of them. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to get on and get that clay sorted, and I'll be back once I'm on to the third section. Well, this is my last stained clay. I can't believe how much hardened clay I've gone through just building this framework. I'm just going up to put the final layer on this, and that is the framework done. We scutch down here, and I'm going to need to go sponge diving. I need more clay. Of course, there's no point going sponge diving in this world, because this is 1.7 and they've nerfed clay in the real world, in the seas, so I'm going to have to go out to the thing. So that is the overall shape and size we're going for. And there is going to be an awful lot of stained glass in there. Let me just home down, just go and sort out. Oops. Gonna need some sponge. Oh, where are we? What did he say? Reeds. Food. Oh God, what we got? We can have some steak. Seeds and plants. There you go. Let's jump over here. Lost myself. And then head back to spawn, because I don't want to be stuck out here. Okay. So, the overall theme of this is going to be blue clay and black stained glass, as I was trying to say. And I'm going to need a hell of a lot more blue clay. Probably the same again, so I'm looking at maybe half an hour's worth of sponge diving. Let's just, oh, did I drop my stuff? Let's drop all this lot off, and I'm going to go back to the things now. If you haven't seen my trick with sponge diving, I'm not going to bore you with it by making you watch me for hours while I do this, but let me go home mob, to the mob farm. That's as good a place as any. What we like here. Anybody need any brains? No. Right, let's jump up the top and we'll go and find some clay. Because I need loads of clay. Now, my helmet is only protection 4, is not water breathing. I haven't been fortunate enough to get a water breathing helmet as yet. So, my trick for digging clay basically involves using sponge, and if you try this in single player it won't work. This is only works on bucket servers, but basically you can jump in here, we can grab out my sponge, and I can see pretty well, so then I can find, well, there's a nice patch there, so we'll head over to that one, get down to where I want it in the middle, and I can dig to my heart's content. And then it'll just be a matter of firing all this in my auto smelter. Well, auto smelter, not that auto, whack it in, but it's pretty efficient. I use blaze rods rather than coal, so. And we'll grab the sponge again. And the other trick I do is, as I'm going, I say trick, it's hardly a bloody secret, but as I'm going I will find the clay, dig the clay, and periodically craft clay blocks. Give me a little bit more inventory space. So I'm going to continue doing this for a while, and hopefully I'll be back shortly. Oh dear, my voice is going a bit there as well. Anyway, be back in a little while. Okay, I've got a fair bit of clay within about half an hour or so. I'm just going to head back to my townhouse and we can get that processing. I also need to sort out lots of black glass. Pardon me. I don't know why I'm doing that, because I can craft this in my inventory. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It should be, if not quite enough, it will be a good start. At least it always comes out in 4s. I always wish that you would get like fortune for that worked on clay. That would be amazing. Let's whack that into process. Put my sponge away. Right, now, glass. How am I? Got loads of glass, so I'm not worried about that. I did go squid hunting the other day. Dies. So I should be good to make myself a buttload of black stained glass. 3 will be enough, I think. So, stick that away. God, stick that lot away. Go and stick my dyes away. And let's head back over to spawn while that processes. Obviously I'll need to go back for it to process, but just wanted to show you some of the things that we got planned before we finish, because I think we're coming up to about 20 minutes or so on this episode. So what we're going to have is this section here is going to come through and be a stable area, so we're going to kind of break that off. There's going to be a door in, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, about there. So that's going to be one door in. These need to come up and be replaced like that. Now I did originally plan this, plan to use panes on this bit, but it didn't work. It kept on joining onto things that I didn't want it to, and stuff like that. After having said that, hang on, let me just check. Got my silk touch. A weird animation. It's transparent when I might get away with it now because I moved everything back one from my original design. So let's just blatter selection of panes out. I'm going to need that many, so plonk, 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 and then like that. So that's going to be the old wall up there, and then we're going to have now if let's think, that's the ceiling. We'll go and have that lot up. Blah, 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 blah. Odd. Oh, I've got some left. Well, that's ideal because it allows me to put this section in. So they're going to have a lot of sections which are narrow, thin windows, and we're going to have a whole load of these sections which are kind of feature windows, like that. So that's where we're going. I've got a fair bit of work to do, obviously, a whole lot of clay to get together, and hopefully next time I probably can just do one other thing, which is a lot of the floors are going to be this dark oak because it is just gorgeous. What I may do is under these sections where these, I think I might actually put half slabs, and because there is space, that is 3 high I believe, so that would give me 2.5 high. So I'm going to probably wrap this up this time. Probably apologies if it's been a bit of a dry episode, but obviously got a lot done. Oops, give me that. And hopefully by next time I should have most of the floors in. And all that clay processed, ready to continue building the main structure. But yeah, I think this is going to look pretty nice. So you can see again what I mean here, where having 2 levels allows me to have a texture which is floor. Oh, God. And at the other side of this will be something else. Now, I was thinking white clay. I'm now thinking white wool might be, or possibly even beach. I don't know. Let me know what you think. What might be a better ceiling colour for a fairly modern build like this. Certainly the pool level will be white clay, so I don't think I can avoid that. But until next time, anyway, hopefully it's not been too tedious. But yeah, I think you can see where I'm going, and hopefully next time we'll be able to get some more shape and structure put into this. And yeah, so until next time, bye for now, and see you soon. Bye.